Full. Oh, I've got a squeaky. No, it's not. I've got a squeaky on there, look. So, look, fill the sports fans in where we're at. Talk to me. Tell them what's going on.
I need to be listening.
Right. Morning, sports fans. So, day 2 of this project. I'm just on the way now. It's 20 to 6 in the morning. Been up, had a coffee. I've got an absolute manic day today. I've got to try and get this job finished, and I've got to pop and fit inch solenoid gas valve that's failed on one of our sites. So, I've got to try and get that squeezed in. Then I've got a meeting as well with a farm. We're looking at refurbing a pig unit. We need to look at getting some 50mm MDP alkaline mains put into it as well. So I'll be honest with you, time's been really, really tight today. I'm up against it. Nevertheless, we've got the right team with it. Let's go smash it. Let's go get it, hustlers. Right then, guys, morning. So it's 5 to 6. Just arrived now. The client, luckily, stayed out last night because I left the water turn off the building and everything else. So, hence why I'm in this morning. Got 3 lanes of the property to get cracked on. Do what we need to do. Last night, obviously, the scene. Oh, the lights come back on. The electric trip last night as well, which freaked me out a little bit, but we're back on now. So you'll see now when I open this door. Whoosh. There we go. We're in. Boils on the wall, done. It's not even 6 AM yet, but we're on site. Friday the 31st. Cylinders in now. Put my logo in last night, so all this stuff I did yesterday just made my life miles easier today. So I'm happy, I'm really happy with what we done, should I say, yesterday. I've got ample parking space there, so I'm literally just outside. The client, I reckon, will be up in an hour or so. They'll want the vans moving, so for now, I'm literally just going to get that done. I'm sure Luke last night got all the brick up and stuff done last night, but I'm literally now going to get set up for time lapse for the next hour. So you'll see in about an hour or so when most of the system pipes where we're at with it and what's going on. So keep your eyes peeled, guys, and we'll see you soon. Right, so now cylinders out. Harry's cracked on that this morning. He's repiped a radiator. I can't really step in here, but say morning, guys.
Morning, guys. See Luke doing his little workout there.
Looks stacked today, Luke.
What?
Stacked, aren't you? It's 9:30.
I've already done the job though, mate.
He's been and done it, hasn't he? They're just cracking on now, getting it on cold sort of the bedroom. Bit of a project, this, isn't it?
Is it?
So the cavalry's here helping me out because we are inevitably up against it. I've not got much footage of this bit I've just done, and the reason being is I've done a full time-lapse video, so you'll be able to see it. I'll put it on YouTube short. It will be on all of our other socials as well for you guys to see. I'll take you in there now. Obviously the cavalry's here today. Cylinders out, boilers out there. I've just been cracking on this morning. I'm just literally going to keep just for that. So you can see the boiler off from yesterday where I left off done. When I whip you into the plant room now, well, I say a plant room, it's just a boiler cupboard. This is the setup that I'm on with. So I've done a private domestic hot water system. We've utilised the primaries there, bottom into the header. Obviously my return there for everything on the full system's there. And then here as well is just obviously that's my filling up point. Pump comes straight off. We've got a valve there. I couldn't get any of the pump valves. I had to get them ball fix valves, but I'll be honest, I'll never turn them off. I've put isolations everywhere so the full plant can be drained down and worked on if need be. I don't like them, but the only ones I could get hold of today. So I've left it off there. My 4 zone valves there. So that's going to be my downstairs, my upstairs, my priority domestic hot water. So this one's only got 3 core, you can see, and I'll run through when I wire it up later. Because I do all the wiring as well. I've got to wire this up later. So it's 9:30 now. I'm going to have like another 2.5 hours now of piping. And then from lunch, it will be the fully fledged getting it all wired up and done. But I've just pulled the cylinder up now because I need to get a few bits put behind it. Put in position where it needs to be. But all in all, we are one with it. And up to now, it's going well. We're just trying to keep everything else set off. Keep everything else battered off. Friday's the worst. Obviously, you guys will know in the trade as well. Any tradesmen, Fridays are the worst. It's half term next week as well, so people trying to get things done in preparation for the 2 weeks for Easter. This is what I was up last night doing, designing late. So just what I've showed you there. Whenever I'm doing a job like this, I like to just do like a little drawing. So when I come in the morning, say I was here early this morning, when I come, I ain't really got to think. I can just go into water, pilot and start piping. So you can see what we've done. 20mm primaries coming into me, lower side of there, automatic air vent drain off there, pump wherever it is situated. This is where I was getting a bit confused because my flow's got to come off there like that, feed the hot water, but then go through the PDHW valve, then go up to my radiators. So what happens is when my heating's, that's a normally open valve, these are normally closed. When my heating's in demand, them two will just open, do what zone they need to. When my hot water comes in demand, that valve will open. These will stay open if the hot water's on, but this valve will shut down because this links to the brown wire on your hot water valve there. So it'll shut them two down. My boiler can go into main flow rate temperature at 80 degrees. Recharge the cylinder in no time. Once it's occupied, the cylinder start, I'll knock that valve off. It'll normally open that valve again. It shuts it closed. It'll normally open that up. Then it'll prioritise water on these. So a little bit of a technical system. They're not the hardest, like I say, I've done a few of these now, so it's more just getting your head around the wiring and stuff, but we're on with it, and I can't moan. And the lads are cracking on, so we'll keep you posted, hustlers. What's happening, sports fans, and for all you Spello... Start again. What's happening, sports fans, and for all you Spello sports fans today, you're in for a treat. Boom! Branding is on point. I'm going to whip you into the room right now and just show you where we're at. So, Luke's now got the boiler wired up. So we're going to be using this, like I say. There's two switch valves on this, so you can see what we've done here. Hot water switch valve there. Heating black switch valve there. Luke's just sorting out pressurising a part of the pipe work to test it. In here, we like to call this the Piers is done. So I'm going to show you what I've done. Now I've got the cylinder sat in position. I've brought all that pipe work behind the back of it, freestanding. A lot of this can be elbowed back into where it needs to be now. So I've got my coal feed, balancing valve, the old Tesla drain off, which Luke had his van, which is a bonus. I've made the pipe work all symmetrical, so it's got 80mm clearance, because that's a big thing for me, that's making sure it's all symmetrical and looks the part. Up here you can see, we've got low loss header in with the primers in there. This 15mm pipe here, I'm going to utilise that for my filling loop, which I'm going to get Harry to go pick up now. And then start getting this bit finished off. The only annoying thing with these cylinders, which they're all right, the Gleddles, but they don't send any fittings connect to them, so Harry's going to pick up some compression fittings that now. But one target, are we? It's 9:45. Been here since 5:45. I'm emotionally damaged about this job, but just keep going, mate. Just keep going. No fucking. Oh!
Gotta remember it's hard for me.
Now then.
Well, then.
It's non-uniform day for Dale. Hugo Boss. Black jeans. What t-shirt you got on?
Pretty green, mate.
T-shirt.
Oh, t-shirt. Obviously, standard, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. Non-uniform day, but only half it. Harry's bought us sandwiches as well, look. Oh, was it all said the other day and there was like, that sandwich looked banging. What have we gone for, Dale?
Same one, mate.
Get Luke down here as well, then.
So you got roasted beef.
So I'm eating healthy, but look, it's Fat Friday. Excuse my hands, they're a right mess. Can I get this out without dropping? That's the question. Oh my word, this looks so good, mate.
You didn't see it.
Oh.
His mate, the guy put loads of beef on.
Wow, look at that.
Did it. The woman's usually a bit stingy, but the bloke's just sorted us right on.
I'm starving, but Dale's brought to the rescue, and it's only 4 minutes past 12, so we're on target. I've got a few connections to do on the cylinder. How are you thinking, Dale? You happy with the job and progress in hand now? Few connections left just to get finished on the cylinder. The lads are finishing a few bits upstairs. Then I will be starting the wiring. So look, fill the sports fans in where we're at. Talk to me. Tell them what's going on.
I need to do this and then work. It's Philly time.
I get filled up, convert the system from seal to thing. I'm panicking a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. It's a hard job though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. Looks in there, loving it. It's a mint job. Harry, is that a good job in there or what?
Yeah, class, mate.
Ain't it good, yeah?
We all stop sucking up to the boss.
He's just fitted a shower tray and dot and dab.
Wow. Rough. That's smart. It's the way forward.
I like it, mate. I like the way he describes me. Is you put blobs on and push it, makes it level. And to be fair, he's got a shout because I always use sand and cement. On this tray, it did actually state for all you haters out there as well that go follow manufacturing instructions. It said actually stick it down with mastic or anything you want that works, PVA glue, your kid's prick stick or anything, won't it?
Yeah. Takes 5 minutes, telling you. The future.
What are you doing?
Mate, it just fell apart, literally.
Again?
Yeah, it's like my life.
Oh, it's hard that though, mate.
No, it ran like fuck.
No, it stood off the wall alright though. That stood off the wall like that. So I'll make that a bit lagging on there, but look, mint, bro. Right, it's me, it's time to hit the wiring. I'm thinking now I was going to put all the wiring stuff there, but I think what I'll do is, we'll put the Caprano logo there, boom. Then we're going to put all the documents here, make a little folder thing for it to hang on there so all documents can go in there. I'm going to wire it now so everything comes down here. So what I've got is I've got an external, where is it? It's gone here, well, external wiring centre. And I'm going to put that somewhere like that. And that'll pick up all the wires. And then from there, I can have everything else going down because I've battened that wall up purposely just to make it look tidy because it's all we know, Caprani. I've got my boy here, Harry, doing the bond. He done that little bit yet on your gas. So, how far does your earth bond need to be to meter?
600 mil.
600 mil. That looks questionable. Do we think that's 600 mil? You've got it, I reckon. Yeah, you've got it. I'd say about 580 mil there.
Say about 570.
Right, sports fans, I just want to stress, and I can't stress enough, I've tried to get as much content as possible on this job. As you can appreciate, it's been a 2-day turnaround. It is now currently 1:30. I'm just about to go get the water turned on. The lads and myself have just had a quick walk on the property, made sure everything's kosher, pipes are kept where they should be, everything's turned off. Things like this, instead of rushing the job and just making sure supplies are turned off, stops any issues arising, obviously, that we can control. If a pipe was to pop for whatever reason, it's very unfortunate, but that is like out of our control, but we'll get it fixed. But we've made sure everything we've connected to, got done and sorted, is good to go. I'm going to pop outside now, hope, fingers crossed, it will all be good. You can see where I'm at now. So I've put this weatherproof box on because I'm going to bring the full wiring centre in here. All the cables can be tucked behind the boxing, bought into here. Same with the zone valves, all them bought in there. Then everything can be bought down here. So I'll have my programmer, all ready to go. It'll all be tucked away nice and neat and nice and tidy. So we have spent some time on this job, obviously. I like to design. I think I showed you well in the video. I like to design my systems, spend a bit of time on them. Obviously branding's on point. I've had a lot of feedback about the branding. People thinking don't get done blah, 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 but who cares? We don't care about the haters. You know, branding is massive. Branding is so important and branding is key in your business. You know, the amount of footfall work and stuff we've got. We appreciate we're saying power tools being left in the van and stuff like that, but what we do is make sure power tools are out the van on the night. It is each engineer's responsibility to do that. Anything like that. Tools are out, go in the house, and that isn't just being picky, it's just the way it should be. At the end of the day, branding a van is massive. It creates trust with the customer for one, and two, it creates obviously brand awareness, which we're big on. Look at companies like British Gas, your big top contenders. Well, not far behind to be fair, but they're all big on it as well. Like I say, it just creates more work. You know, I speak to a few people that go, I've not got much on blah blah blah, and I'm like, where's your branding? But anyways, I'm gonna make the call to Harry. I'm back in this little pit. God help me, get this filled up, and let's go. So first attempt, lead lock leaking. Got a slight weep on the lead lock, haven't we? Have. But it's not the end of the world. Harry can sort it, obviously. While they're doing that now, I'm just going to release the water pressure down here. Not really a lot, to be fair, coming out. I've released some pressure. They're just going to have a look at that now and sort it. Did you clean up the lead and stuff when you did it? Or was it, you might have a nick in the pipes. Sometimes you've got to clean the lead up with a bit of cleaning cloth.
Yeah, mine ain't cleaned up, mate.
Yeah, I'd maybe you might have a nick in the back so your O-ring won't seat properly.
Right.
So maybe strip it down hard, open this tap, release a bit of pressure, and just give it a little clean.
What, some strip?
I don't like you to strip for me. See how to put up with. That's another thing I'd like to discuss, you fellow sports fans. Do you do your own wiring? So we've got a fixed fuse spare we can work from. I know a lot of electricians don't tend to do this. Obviously, if you're Sparky watching the channel, respect, plumbers are the best. But I know a lot of plumbers don't do their own wiring because I don't know why. I think it's pretty simple, to be fair. I know a lot of Sparkies don't like doing it, but you can see what I'm on with. I've drilled some little visible holes and tried. There's one of them. So yeah, and what I've done is I'll pull them all down like that, I'll untwist the wire, do that with both of them ones, and then I've got them into there ready to go. But you'd love it when a plan comes together. So, just had the call for Luke. Water's ready to go back on, so I'm going to go turn it back on now, but you can start to see what the plan is here. Obviously, 2-pot wire, literally just go straight full wall like that. I'm going to put a little junction box up there just to pick up the 2 private hot water system, and then bring it all back down. So it's pretty straightforward. It's not a tough job for me. I've done plenty of these. Don't sleep. Not what time to water on again. Luke had crushed the O-ring in the lead lock, which is easily done. You can over tighten them things, to be fair. I've done it a few times myself, but obviously, nevertheless, the main thing is branding's on point and it is repaired. But I tell you what, it's 10 to 2. We're doing alright for time. A little bit behind, but I think I can caught back on the wiring because I'm on with that, like I say. So as long as we start getting filled up, the lads are happy doing what they're doing, what's what, we start pushing forward. So let's go. Right, we're not out the dark yet. Water's back on. The lads are inside, literally just checking everything. I can hear the water hissing somewhere, but I think there's just the toilet filling up. But water's back on, everything's looking juicy up to now. I mean, to be brutal honestly, I can fill the cylinder. Everything else is off. Hot water's off there, so I should be able to just get away with now. Filling the cylinder, taking a bit of pressure off. So while that's filling now, getting that 210 litre filled up to the max, I'm going to start now by cracking all the wire and get that done. Job that is 2 o'clock now on the dot. The goal we're win positive and we'll just keep moving forward. So while I'm getting this cylinder filled now, ready for the lads, I'll get this pressurised up. Once it's done, I'll say, lads, hot water's coming on, eyes and ears, then we can go from there. It's just about us owning the situation and controlling what we can control, but nevertheless, you know, we're on with it. It's what we do. You know, Mikey Pipes in USA, if you're watching this, respect. So, the pecs have been a plumber. Draw wire, solder, what I've done. Drilled my little hole, slotted it up there. Oh wow, hello, Cheeky, how are you doing? So all I've got to do now is just literally, I'll take that to there, then I can pull that through to the top, into the top of that one where I need it. I need to get a wire down for my pump, which I can get drilled, to be fair. I don't know what to do with that one. I think I must just come out and then go straight there, get it into the wall, then get it into there. And then after all I've done with that one after that, just need to get my cylinder stack wire into there. Couple more 5 cores in there for the start of the programme as well, and then we're on it. I can link the lives through from the, to be fair, what I'll do, I'll link the lives through the programmer to the wireless stats and do it that way. It's just going to be easier because it's a bit of a pig to do sometimes, like I said, but we're on it. What's up?
Can't get no signal.
Oh, wow. Do you need to ring someone?
No, I need to find out the pressures.
Oh. So does the draw wire work? Here we go. Come on. Let's feed it in to make it a bit easier for us. As I pull that up now. She's done, there she is. And obviously this little bit of solder, nothing wrong with it. I'm not one to waste, so I'll disconnect it off there. And if that'll do it like that for me. I'm trying to get the camera set up in a position, but we'll see if we can do it. She don't want to do it. She don't want to do it. But anyway, I'll disconnect that. Then we use that solder. Here we go. Oh, I'd love a coffee if you don't mind. Do you want to get the cups from behind the radio? Sorry, look. We're quarter of a bar now. Air vent Spiratex now full. Oh, I've got a squeaky. Air vent's going. No, it's not. I've got a squeak on there, look. Pump valve. But that ain't classed as a leak, is it? Come on.
Who fitted that?
You.
I did.
You did. Got it, yeah?
Go on.
They're rubbish, them, aren't they?
Anyway.
Squeak number 1 sorted. Harry's making stupid noises. I think she's good. Half a bar, Luke. Sound right, what bar are you?
Oh, oil's catching up.
Sound well, I've got a bar, put some more in now. What we're doing now is we're just filling up the primary circuit. I've put lead valves, you see above me on the lower side, that blue valve and that red valve there. I've shut the house down, we're just filling the primary side to the lower side, the Spiratex. So, looks at a bar, looks looking good. So mate, I'll tell you what you can do then if you don't mind now. Do you want to get gas test done? Yeah. Page boiler, get gas test done, and we'll get that core main connected there. We can live on that today, test it. I've got about 1 hour wiring. We're not bad for time, it's 2:25, so we're moving forward. Is there anything you want to say to the sports fans, Luke?
No.
Nothing at all.
No, I've got no George to rip into today.
Stop bullying him. He's a nice kid. I've got another leak. Look at this. What a joke, mate.
Straight onto the electrics.
God. Class.
Good job you got that waterproof box.
Ah, you know, that's why I put it there. Right, quick update, sport fans. It's 15:13. Just waiting for Dale to bring the stats that we need to get fitted on this one as well. But Luke's got the boiler legged up now. That's all done. Done a decent job. To fair, it looks well. So that's obviously Part L compliant. Harry's just tying the cold maining, so we've had to utilise one of them pipes to feed the cold main to a bathroom just to let her have to made it work. And me and Luke now are just on with the wiring, so we've shadowed it, all of it. I think he's putting a rodding kit back up here for me, because what we're going to do, like I say, is bury all the wires behind the wall. It just makes sense. We're going to run it straight down there, which you can see what Luke's done here. He's caught it there and snapped his thing, so that's in the wall now. But in essence, I seen his RD here. He was trying to rod it up, but look, it is what it is. We'll go again and just get it done. But say this one, we've got to pop to a commercial out of this gas valve and a gas solenoid that's gone faulty, so I've got that to do as well. And I've got to go have a meeting about a pig in the back. I'd rather work late tonight. Obviously, it's been a long day today. I'd rather work late tonight than be working tomorrow. Obviously, weekends are for the family. I get these videos uploaded, like I say, during the week, and then on the weekend get uploaded. But this will be obviously the second part of well, it's not safe, it's just 2 videos that I've done together. This could even be Dale coming down here now. It's part of 2 videos that I don't think it is. It's got a black hole, but it's part of 2 videos basically. Obviously install what we've done, but I think we've done generally quite well. To be honest, I don't know what you guys think, but we've turned this round one well. It's obviously it's the way it's managed. That's one of the big things as well. It's just keeping everyone busy and keeping the job moving. But all in all, I'm quite happy where we are. 4:15. It's a Friday. The cold main's onto the building. Still got live on the hot, but the cylinder's now fully charged and they're livened up, ready to go. We need to get hot into the building and get the system filled up. So yeah, all in all, I'm emotional, lads. I'm emotional with this job. What are you saying? Harry ain't got a clue. Have you, Harry?
The pipe size is tracking.
He said the pipe size is tracking. It looks like Luke has now got that pulled in, so...
You got the what?
You pissed. Do it again.
Mate, you've snapped it again.
What have you put behind that wall?
Nothing, it's just the walls, innit? You can't behind all behind it.
Well, there's fucking not.
You won't like, do you want me to sort it? You can't do it. Do you know what I'd do?
Oh shit, me through this.
I'd push a bit of solder down. You can't beat using solder.
Well, they're meant to be fucking decent. They're bullshit. Shit.
So I've hit the light bulb with my rod kit. Got no light. We're now working with the All Milwaukee light. Harry's going to go get some light bulbs from my own bargains, aren't you, mate? You need to go up, Harry. Are you a scumbag?
It's so fucking childish.
Are you a scumbag?
It's so childish.
Are you a scumbag?
I'm not telling you how to suck it.
Hold that.
Obviously, my kit is the better one.
Oh, that fallopian tube.
What's he missed off the ticket?
Oh, no.
The fallopian tube. You're gonna have to go get us one.
Oh. What's the other one as well? The bubble from the level. That bubble.
Show us what you've done then, because I'm excited to see this. Brand ambassador.
What?
Well, you cut the sticker up, but show me what you've done.
What's going to do with you?
Show me. Now Dale's currently working on what farms are you working on nowadays? I've got a brand new combine harvester, I'll give you the key.
Tell your mate.
Hey, that's good, we won that job, innit? I'm looking forward to this.
So what does it tell you though? What does it tell you? Was I always right?
What do I mean?
What do I mean by that? Quotes, jobs.
Turn around time. Yeah, he was.
Imperative.
I told them we'd have it back to them by Friday. They had it on Thursday night and quote's been accepted today. We've got a full cottage refurb, oil boiler and everything, so that'll be one to be watching. But the only problem is I think they want to do it ASAP.
Does anyone want a job? Hey mate, I've got a CV for you. Anyway,
Have you?
not even the CV. I tell you what, he's rated me on street as well. Don't laugh.
Show us this, and I'm really excited for this. Oh, I thought he'd stuck it on. I was like going to be really excited, but I like that, don't you?
I'm sure I've got him to do. Install the pump for you as well.
Drink Monster. That Monster stuff's no good for you.
I don't drink it.
Health and wealth.
Mate, if I drink that, I genuinely have a heart attack.
It looks like he's fucking had a
Put
look.
that van in the back of your van.
Why have you put a radiator in the back of the van?
Why not?
Because I need a radiator cover.
Because, let me tell you why. Because Paul, no, listen, you need to know this.
Genuinely bored.
No, you need to know, because you will make the mistake. I know what you're going to do.
What?
So Paul has asked to speed things up, because rather than getting a grill, it'll take ages to come to his bought us the littlest radiator with the same size end panels. Whatever end panel you need to take out the box as best as possible, so we can put the others on.
Dale just trying to warrant a call out for clients. That's what we do. Premium service. I am on with the wiring still. Oh my god, it's looking 4 o'clock yet, 1 minute to go. 4:30 we finish. I'm gonna get these stats fitted now. We're gonna get filled up out, lads.
Get filled up.
Who owns this company now then?
Me. Without fail.
Harry, you've just did behind Luke there.
What?
You're a scumbag.
We need a company anthem.
Company anthem.
That's not much all that, mate.
But what do you mean a company anthem? What like? I don't wanna rock. And Dale starts taking his top off.
It's got to be wrong with that, isn't it?
Sound. So Luke said he hopes he's wired the boiler right, so we've got switch lav in, open flames connected, lav neutral F. Looks good. You've passed your electrics. These lads don't have no confidence in me that when I put the electrics on now, they think I'm gonna have a problem. As you can see, if I'm right, shows that face on the boiler, Loki. Lift it up so we can see what's going on.
Oh, you still a setup. Pressing the button.
Do you want to get a setup, lad?
Would you like to set your contact details for boiler servicing?
Yeah, I'm not really bothered today about that right now, to be honest with you. Put yours and do it. Do as a...
To run the vent?
No, it'll be right, mate. It's all vented up, innit?
Ready.
Timer off. That's on.
Right, so what we're going to do now. So, mate, we'll test hot water first. So, we'll set up in parallel water mode. We're just waiting for this to move over. Oh, you can see she's getting soft. 3, 2, 1.
I can't go inside.
What?
I can't go inside.
What we saying? What are we saying? So me, I am an electrician for all your fans out there.
What's that face?
We've got heat pumps on.
Any pressure?
Oh my god, Luke, what are you doing? Oh, max rate. I'll put pressure in now. I've got a bar here. What you got? We're filling now. I'll get these stats wired up. It's great when the client goes at 5 and it doesn't matter if it don't work. Is that what we're looking at, Loki? Is it back on now? Has it fired?
Yeah, she's fired.
Right, so tell you what to do then. Turn your stat down now, max. And turn it up.
Why? Come on.
Turn it up to max again, that's right. Right, now turn it to about 45 degrees. Now to 55. I'm seeing how much you'll do it for. So it's not bad. Wiring on the first go is working. What I've done there is I've manually opened my hot water heating zone valve there for downstairs, I think it is. But you can see, because this valve's normally open, it's manually closed now. I've got nifty heat going through there, but that's nice and red hot. So we're getting heat. There's some heat in my kitchen, what am I gonna do? There's some heat in my kitchen, what am I gonna do? Harry, you bad man, what is he saying? Harry,
This is why you're not allowed coffee.
Harry. Scumbag. You scumbag.
Who are you?
You little scumbag.
It's there, look. Domestic hot water live, and when you follow that back,
I get what you're saying
that's
there,
your SL2 in.
and you're right, but the thing I've got is because we've had to wire that pump in on both switches, but obviously the boiler's in max rate now. You've set the temperature 65 degrees.
It's still full, going at
66 degrees, so we've set up now the private hot water system.
That's all that, yeah.
Harry's lagged all that.
That needs to go outside.
System's working. We're going to come back next week and lag this, so you need to put that back on there. But you can see the kind of work we carry out, and I'll be honest, yeah, I'm buzzing with that. I won't get no Instagram photos tonight. I ain't got time. I've got a reel and I'll come back in next week and clean up the main thing is it's all working. So we'll get a bit of heat through the cylinder, test that. But overall, mate, I'll be honest with you, I'm happy with it, mate. I think we've done exceptionally well today.
All right.
And to be fair, gas flash shouldn't be that bad, should it?
Still got all that.
5:15. Boom. Right, sports fans, we're done. So 17:52. I'm going to give you a quick run for what's what. I'll do a full video on this next week, so I'll do a full explanation of what we've done and why I've done it and how this system works a lot more efficiently. This property in the Brad Quick sum up on a 30 kilowatt boiler, we've reduced it down to 26 kilowatt. It wasn't needed in the property, so obviously everything's all insulated, done, proper job. The only rubbish thing there is the collar's black, then there's a white one, but it is what it is. Everything's in. We've got our Spirotech Lotus header, private domestic hot water setup, system's all done, brand everything. Quick hand over the client now, looking good?
Yeah.
Sounds done. I've just got to finish the discharge on the Monday, but again, because it's in out also the drain in the corner, I'm not too fussed for now. But that's the sound is out in it now. He's lost many pegs. Oh, watch this back, you boy. Give some respect there. He's probably geezer how one of the worst engineers you'd ever employ.
You're a scumbag.